Botafogo. Andre Sanchez are the replacements. It's in a long way off his goal line. Again unhurried. Brazil haven't really got going in the second period. Esteval's goal in the 38th minute, still the difference. The players who come off the bench, both with Rio de Janeiro connections. There is Ahiki, as I said, formerly of Botafogo, as Martinelli. Steam sword once the Lituano. There is Ahiki on his so-called weaker right, unable to control it. Andre Sanchez once of Vasco da Gama. The game has just lost its way as far as the Brazilians are concerned. Congested down the centre. And there is space down the right hand inside the area, but in the end through. Magalhães makes up for what was a fairly tame ball forward. Caio Jorge on his feet. Maybe double swap from Ancelotti. Chile have possession. They've just back it up. So perhaps ready. Cause problems in these set pieces. Chile want to do so again. Can they stay onside? That is the big question. Lofted into the Rio de Janeiro night sky, and Brazil will make that double swap. Pedro, one of them to go off. Martinelli, the other. Paquetá, another player who spent a lot of time in Rio de Janeiro with Flamengo before moving to AC Milan and finally West Ham. Away from one. Can he pull the trigger again? Fine balance from Luis Enrique, and that's going to be number 2 once again. A header right on the line, and Paquetá, who's just come off the bench, celebrates as he did many times for Flamengo in the Maracanã. Fine work from Luis Enrique. As Lucas Paquetá wrap this one up in the Maracanã. Brazil picking their way through the middle. Luis Enrique riding one challenge. Favoured left foot of his. Is there a hint of an offside, perhaps? Second time the header ball has gone in for Brazilians. Casemiro, very early on, called for offside. And that is a very flat-footed back line for Chile. Again, fairly lengthy delay. There is the answer. Impact from 2 substitutes. Chile, though, just a little bit shoddy at the back defending, allowing Paquetá to race in. The second half, which hasn't really been vintage Brazil. Playing well within themselves. Now they're with a 2-goal cushion. Like to see a little bit more Andrés Sanchez making the most of the challenge. Yet another player out there belonging to Chelsea. And hangs it in the air. Paquetá. Hard to defend those areas. Andrés Sanchez is not the biggest of players on the end of that one. That's a gift to Luis Enrique. There's the dummy. Luis Enrique tries to pick his way through. Now, did it cross the line first before Guimarães claims that Luis Enrique will want it? The floodgates have opened here in the Maracanã. Luis Enrique certainly doing all the hard work. That's a dangerous ball. all across the area. Back it down with a dummy. Well, it's off the inside. The underside of the crossbar on his right foot. That's the Paquetá goal, no doubt about it. Fell very nicely. Guimarães goal wrong. Who really couldn't miss. And Brazil flexible. Chile set to make a lot of changes, but the damage has already been done. Brazil starting from deep. Straight and back attack. Tries to win it back in the middle of the park and does so. Luis Enrique again goes one way than the other. Ball surely across the line. Luis Enrique, burst of pace, showing his flexibility. Couldn't quite keep that one in play. And who joined Zenit, disappointing many that he's made that decision. Didn't quite work out the move from Botafogo to Betis. But lots of talent, as we've seen so far, from one of the Brazil subs. Again, Brazil comfortable, keeping that ball away from the red shirts of Chile. And Luis Enrique again to tease the backline. Paquetá actually is available, not used on that occasion. Goals have absolutely flown in tonight in the South America World Cup qualifiers. 4 home sides have scored 3. None of the away teams have scored. Paraguay, Ecuador, the only scoreless match. Time ticking away here in the Maracanã. Miscontrol from the captain. It's not what Chile wanted at this stage. Trying to trick his way out away from Wesley, was unable to do so. Maripan, the man who thought he'd been sent off at the end of the first half, back on his feet. Maripan, Casemiro, the only players still to have been booked tonight. Chances created by the Brazilians, 3 for Chile, but this could be promising, at least momentarily, if they can pick up the pieces on the far side. Trying to find a little bit of space, settles to the throw. Poaches through, almost a nutmeg. Sanchez tries to set Brazil on the way. Maybe has done. It's on target in the end, maybe a bit ambitious. Georgie. A lot of promise. Very early on at Sanchez. Didn't quite go the way that many expected when he went to Juventus and now at Brazil's Cruzeiro. Once again in the spotlight. Brazil in very quickly to pick up those loose balls. Nice. A little bit loose, but Brazil retaining possession. Mostly trying to make the overlap, trying to pull away a defender for Luis Enrique. Tons of space down the left. Brazil, though, preferring to keep hold of the ball here in the Maracanã against Chile. Again, with a lot of options forward for Brazil. Richarlison tries to stab it forward. Brazil again with so many options, hammered into the stands. Olasabal away from the Tottenham men. Again a player brought up in Rio de Janeiro at Fluminense. I just said how many are in the Maracanã. Confirmation of that when we can. Chile tries to break down the centre. Tapia changed position since coming off the bench. Less than 4 minutes of normal time to play here. And as expected, Brazil to take the 3 points. Chile, rock bottom of the table. Not where they want to be. Balls from Gutierrez, one of the 3 changes who came on about 5 minutes ago. Not a full house, but still a very decent turnout on a Thursday evening in Rio de Janeiro. Swinger. With her eyes again. It's underneath it. Paketa. Luis Enrique trying to trick his way out and does so. Robs that one forward. Can't quite pick out the front rows. I like that his Charleston was lurking. Charleston again. Willing to attack. Reels it across the area. That's a settle for the throw-in. It's over 57,000 here tonight for this Brazil-Chile encounter. Well short of capacity, but not a bad turnout. Good time and space. Wesley. Almost going away. Brazil again controlling the tempo here, the Maracanã. More defending for Chile to do. To the final. Marquinhos. Always a danger when Luis Enrique has the ball. Goes round the long way. Favoured left foot again. Luis Enrique determined to make an impact tonight after coming off the bench. Round the captain with ease. Has to settle for another corner. Paketa send us in the area. Brazil have been effective in the air tonight. And so on that occasion. So 90 has come and gone. 3 minutes perhaps just about right here. Now it's still on walkabout. So again, adept keeping the ball away from the red shirts. Ilays perhaps starting just a little bit late. And he gets aside to rock bottom of the table. Still heading for another clean sheet in midfield. And Chile desperate to burst forward. The goal here in the Maracanã would be a morale boost, nothing else. Here goes to ground under the down. Side in red, force of consolation. Certainly a lot to aim for inside the area. Hammered into the hero night strike by Wesley. Garu. Stripped downfield. As we are well and truly into the final minute. Shouts of eliminado, eliminated, quite literally. Chile out. Nowhere near qualifying this year for the World Cup. Very poor performance from the side in red overall. Now building. But not the next World Cup, but the following one. The 3 minutes have come and gone, and our referee, bang on cue, brings this game to an end. Brazil then seeing off Chile in the end fairly comfortably. 3-0 in the Maracanã. Estevão, Lucas Paquetá, moments after coming off the bench, and Bruno Guimarães all on the score sheet for the home side. Chile, as it stands, remain bottom of the table. Brazil move into second. Brazil 3, Chile 0 is how it finishes. Just the 3 goals tonight, and perhaps Chile avoiding the real thumping that many anticipated. But again, Brazil showing their strength in depth.
تصفيات أمريكا الجنوبية المؤهلة إلى كأس العالم على SSC.
Crazy, you can't describe them, because what you go through here, and you're like wired differently. But it's just because we love this.
It's been an absolute tight battle the whole way. 3 riders in 1 minute after 45-hour racing. It's crazy. The race ends when on the final line.
You're really pushing your maximum, and then you still have mistakes. I really pushed my all, and I gave it everything I have. I will be happy with any result I get.
If I can keep the lead, I'll be one happy man. It is what it is. We did a really good race for the 14 days. We'll get ready for another one.
I was always in the shadow of Kevin. The truth is that it's incredible that both of us can be at the top of the world of rally.
It's already over. We couldn't have gone slower than we did.
We wanted to gain some time on Nasser, but I have no memory because I blacked out.
these guys have 10 years experience, so I have a few more years to catch up.
To win again, it's amazing to defend our title.
Again, overall, again, would be nice to win one day.
We had the opportunity to race T1 Plus with Toyota, and we couldn't turn that down. It was a really good year for us. We ended up winning the T3 championships.
I tried to give it all I got because we had the chance to be first. I don't know how it went now. We won the car!
It's going to be a wild ride, but we're ready for war.
From his chief. Number 7. Just his pride was hurt as Semenyo comes forward and a good ball across, and this time there is a Chad defender in the way. Chuplau learning the lesson from was able to tap in from close range. This time from the left from Semenyo, and there is it would appear to be a thigh injury for Chuana in this foot race with the Jetty. There's a touch. From Jetty, but not enough, as you can see from that replay.